This fight is set for 4 rounds of 2 minutes with 1 minute break in between. In the blue corner, fighting out of Cape Town, weighing in at 71 kilograms, Sibusisu, the monster, Mdoko. In the red corner, also fighting out of Cape Town, weighing in at 71 kilograms, he is the current international Muaythai against drugs middleweight champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Gerard, the Rothwieler, Rothwell. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Marlon Rosen.
Well, this is it, Aiden. The fight that a lot of people have come here to see tonight. It is a rematch.
We have this highly anticipated Muay Thai bout. The fight is scheduled for 4 rounds of 2 minutes and 1 minute break. In the blue corner, we have Sibusisu Mdoko. His nickname is the Monster. He weighs in at 71 kilograms, and he has an uncharted fight record.
And in the red corner, Jared, the Rottweiler, Rothwell, age 24, also weighing in at 71 kilograms. And he's got a huge amount of accolades behind his name, plenty fights, plenty wins, a very established fighter as well. And recently defeated a Thai fighter in the international Muay Thai against drugs world title fight, and did exceptionally well. It's a massive fight night held at Grand West Arena, where Jared came out on top.
Interesting to see the Y crew from these two gents. You can see the influence of their different camps, both of them moving exceptionally well. Just warming up here and getting psyched, psyching each other out, giving each other their room. Jared moves up first. It's great to see the caliber of such fighters really representing Muay Thai in South Africa. We are one of the younger countries in the world circuit to take it up, with the advent of Sifu Crew Quinton Chong, who's done a lot of homework and groundwork here in South Africa. But what is coming out of South Africa is fighters that have the caliber of these young boys are really representing and going on to take on some of the biggest names on the international circuit. What's impressive about Muay Thai, it's known as the science of the 8 limbs, and it's the only ring sport that actually has any sense of culture in it. And when I mean culture, such things as the Y crew, the wearing of the prajit on the head, and
yeah, so that's right, Aiden. A lot of culture comes to the ring, into the ring with the sport, in the sport of Muay Thai being. It's been there up to 3,000 or 4,000 years old as a sport, or at least a culture. And the mongkong that they wear around the head, the prajit that they wear around the arms. These are symbols that they bring to the ring, brought from ancient times, and they're supposed to protect the fighter against either evil spirits within the ring. These are the beliefs that come back to from many thousands of years ago, and also, of course, to protect the fighter in the ring.
And there we have it. The crowd is on the edge of their seats. You can hear the tension here. Obviously, just two very able-bodied young men in the ring here, and this fight could go either way. Our referee for this fight is Marlon Rosen. He's just doing the final safety checks, just to ensure everything is looked after.
So Marlon Rosen giving the fighters a bit of a pep talk.
Man, Garth, I'm really looking forward to this fight.
I'm sitting on the edge of my seat, and that's it. The fight is on.
Jared straight out of the stocks there with the teep kick. Just getting position. You can see these fighters are moving very nicely on their feet. Both trading kicks. Sibusisu's got very strong legs there. He's going to want to use them to his advantage. Jared very good in the clinch, looking for the knee to the head.
Huge kicks there from both the fighters so early on in the fight. Back into a huge clinch where a lot of energy being wasted as well, I'd say. But that's often what happens where two fighters are just really wanting to win the fight so bad. And I think they want to end it maybe a bit too early. They both have the ability, that's for sure.
What Jared always has in his tricks there is his southpaw stance, which tends to throw off a lot of fighters. And you can see Sibusisu is taking a while to get used to this here. Exceptionally strong kick by Jared there, straight to the midsection. You can see Sibusisu's tone has changed after that kick.
I think Sibusisu saw the look in Jared's eyes after that kick, actually, and realized, shucks, man, this is the guy that we shouldn't really be messing with. But then he comes back and brings it straight back, and Jared putting Sibusisu down to the canvas with a fantastic teep kick there.
This is wonderful to see a fight of this caliber. Jared not scared to trade, throwing very straight punches. Sibusisu also coming back at him, not scared to back off. Jared working the highs and the lows, going in with the head punches and then coming down to the sweep kicks. Great blocking there. Both fighters coming into the clinch, finding their position on the ropes. Sibusisu, I think he's a little bit tired. He's going to hold on to Jared here for a while.
Jared looking for an elbow there as well, and that's the bell bringing up the end of the first round. And what a round it was. Started off exceptionally strong and good technique there, but both fighters throwing some incredibly strong kicks to the midsection, and then into a huge clinch where the fighters are maybe wasting a lot of energy. But what an incredible round, Aiden. I think that it felt like that couldn't have been 3 minutes, but I guess it was.
Garth, these fighters aren't messing around, you know, to come out in the first round and show such dominance, determination. Yeah, I'm just looking for the right word there.
But I tell you what, Aiden, I feel like I'm actually in the fight. My heart is pumping. I'm on the edge of my seat. The crowd doesn't even know what they actually been so quiet in that first round. I think they're just watching this fight in disbelief at the level of Muay Thai that they're witnessing right here in front of them.
Well, Garth, I think these fighters can thank their lucky stars that you're not in the ring with them, because I think it'd be a whole different story. All right, so here we go. Start of the second round. This fight is carded for 4 rounds. I'm just going to throw it out there. I think we can expect to see a knockout in this fight. Fighters touching gloves, keeping the distance.
Jared throwing a good left hand there.
Sibusisu looking for that overhand right. Will he find his mark? Very strong punches coming through here.
Sibusisu really throwing those punches with so much power behind them.
Jared
just
feeling
doing well
out
to miss them. Jared looking for the elbow there as well. But I must say, Jared needs to keep his hands up, because one of those punches lands, that could be the end of this fight.
Sibusisu seems to have 2 weapons in his box here, which is his kicks and his overhand punches. Jared is now dominating because he's got a lot more weapons in his arsenal. Looking for the elbow there, he scores a nice left-hand elbow.
Jared
warming up for the head kick.
Very, very relaxed still.
Nice use of the ring by Jared. Sibusisu pressing him up against the ropes here. Sibusisu looking for that uppercut, not quite finding it. Jared scoring nicely with those knees. One finds it home in his head. Marlon will separate the fighters.
But I must say, some great Muay Thai skill here from Jared as well. You know, he's holding off his opponent, letting him burn energy, then pulling him into the grapple and utilizing all the essence of Muay Thai.
I must say, Sibusisu looks like a very strong fighter. Even though these punches aren't finding their mark, they're still sapping his strength. End of the second round. Not if I can comment where Jared's coming out quite strong is he can fight off any position. Sibusisu needs to come back to his center and throw his punch, where Jared's capitalizing on Sibusisu's lack of defense.
I think so, Aiden. You probably hit the nail on the head there, but Jared really needs to look out for those punches from Sibusisu because they are so strong.
They are haymakers of note, I must comment.
Absolutely, and I tell you what, Jared just needs to watch out for them. I think Jared's got the skill, and he's showing the ability in his grapple for sure. Definitely a lot stronger in the grapple. He's landing the knees, and he just needs to keep up what he's doing. But then, you know, Sibusisu, if he comes out as strong as that in every round, all he needs to do is land one of them, and that's it. Could be the end of the game.
One thing that's counting in Jared's favor, he's certainly faced harder opponents than this, but often one fights according to your opponent, and you know, thinking he's bringing his game back down to Sibusisu's level here. Hopefully he can lift it here. That's it, just keeping their distance from each other. Great throw there by Jared.
Both fighters going down to the canvas there. They're up and they're fighting again. You notice how much harder Jared came out in the beginning of this round. I think he's getting a little bit upset, and he looks like he's a bit more pissed off, actually.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, You can see he's not fighting his usual game, he's fighting according to Sibusisu's game.
Nice left elbow there as well.
But it's often in these final rounds that the technique will overcome the strength. So where Sibusisu has been quite strong, if Jared can use his techniques, use his elbows, use all his clinching and grappling techniques, he'll come to the fore here. Jared's got that double underhook, working position. Both fighters just using the rope to keep themselves up. Sibusisu doesn't seem to have much grappling game. He's just looking for the underhooks.
And this is where, if the fighter goes to the scorecards, the fighter that's using his ability inside the grapple with elbows and knees, he scores a lot of points there in a Muay Thai match, and that's what Jared's actually busy doing. There again, another two very good knees. And a
great elbow there by Jared. He needs to find more of those as soon as Sibusisu comes into the clinch. Jared has opened up a cut on Sibusisu's right eye. A lot of blood pouring from that cut now. So grapplers will go into the clinch.
Looks
action
like
here in the corner.
Sibusisu's
Jared is now looking for those elbows. I think he's found his opening here. End of the third round, God.
Aiden, this fight is flying by. These rounds are just going, it feels like they're a minute long each. It's just because of the excitement. And man, I just want this fight to continue. I'm loving what I'm seeing here. Great display of Muay Thai skill. The doctor, or at least Sibusisu's corner, will be attending to his eye there, trying to stop the bleeding as soon as possible. From this point, it looks like it is not such a bad cut, something that they could probably get under control quite nicely.
One thing I can say about the Dragon Legends MMA circuits and Muay Thai circuit is the fighters are always evenly matched. There's nothing worse than going and watching a competition where one fighter completely dominates the other. And I think that goes a long way to Sibusisu and Chong's pairing up. He's got a good intuition of the fighter's skill levels and always manages to come up with a very good card, staging fighters against each other of a similar caliber, as we can see here this evening.
Absolutely, Aiden, and as we say that, we enter round 4 of the 5 rounds.
Sorry, just a correction there, Garth. It's a 4-round fight.
And we have Sibusisu puts Jared down to the canvas there, but he's up quite quickly again.
This is going to be the final round of this fight, so the fighters are really stepping up the game here.
Sibusisu coming through with these huge haymakers, looking to land just one of them.
He knows he has to do something really spectacular here to be able to knock Jared out. Jared looking for the inside elbow
there from Jared.
Cutting up his face like a cheese board here. Sibusisu just throwing these haymakers. Jared's going to tie him up in the grapple, knowing that he's not going to do too much damage there. Fighters are both quite tired. You can see the sweat dripping off them. They will reset to the center. Literally a minute left in this fight. Who's going to take it? Ooh. Jared on his back foot as Sibusisu presses up against him. Should look for those jabs.
Jared coming forward with those knees and just jabbing Sibusisu in the head, where unfortunately, and Jared puts Sibusisu down to the canvas there. He will get up, I'm sure, quite quickly. It looks a little bit of a slip where he may have pushed him down.
Dying seconds of this fight. Will we see something drastic here? Fighters, great teep kick there by Jared. That'll score him some points. And who's going to take it? Yeah, will something drastic happen to finish this fight off? Or will it go to the bowl? Last dying movements here and trading kicks and trading punches. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. End of the fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sibusisu, the monster, Mdoko, and Gerard Rothwieler, Rothwell.
I think just by the reaction there, Sibusisu knows he probably hasn't won the fight on points, and Jared's corner looks like they know they've got this fight in the bag. We're going to wait for the judge's decision, but what an incredible fight that was.
Great showmanship there by Sibusisu. Loving the crowd. Wonderful to see. Since the last time he fought, he's really picked up his game, and I think it's fantastic to see, a fighter come such a long way, such as he's done. Well, you can see the crowd absolutely loves these two boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medals will be handed out by Sully from the series Strike Back.
Yeah, we have our very own celebrity in the audience this evening. Sully, he's basically the lead in a series that's been filmed in South Africa at the moment. It's a New York-based show called Strike Back. He's also been cast as the lead in the new 300 movie, which is the sequel to the box office breaking record original 300.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner, Gerard, the Rothwieler, Rothwell.
Congratulations to Jared. I think he knew he had this one in the bag. Wasn't one of his easiest fights, that's for sure. Probably the most difficult he's ever had. And well done on winning that one. And Sibusisu, what an amazing fight. A lot of heart. Congratulations, so much power. And I'm sure Jared can be very glad that one of those big punches of yours never actually landed.
Jared, congratulations. What a fight. But for you, it seems like that's just business as usual. What does this bring your record to now?
The monster, they don't call him monster for any reason, you know. He is truly a monster, and he came out and he gave me a good fight. I just got over bronchitis like a week ago, so round 2 I felt really pulling tight, but I'm glad I got this victory. I put my heart into it. And for everyone here, thank you so much.
So wait a minute, you're coming off a bout of bronchitis and still you were out there like you were going to kill each other.
That's Muaythai, hey? The journey I chose. And put your heart into it, like Sibusisu says, everything will happen.
Thanks a lot, Jared. Congratulations.